thank you for tuning in to Derry Community Television. I am Kate Jenness, and my guests today are Emily Crane from the Londonderry Women's Club and Sue Centner from the Community Alliance for Teen Safety. They are joining forces in May for an event, and they're here today to tell us all about it. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Emily, tell me about the Londonderry Women's Club. How long has that been active in Londonderry?
The Londonderry Women's Club has been around since 1970.
Okay.
And our mission is really to drive community through partnership with women, creating social events with women, as well as driving social outreach, community outreach with events like fundraisers, giving to the community, volunteerism, and also scholarships. So we have 2 scholarships we give a year, one for high school kids going into college and another one for adult women.
How many women are members currently?
We currently have 33, but we're always accepting more. So
Okay. And if someone were to be interested in joining the Londonderry Women's Club, where would they find out more information?
we have a website which has recently been refreshed with our new logo, look and feel.
Very nice.
It's londonderrywomensclub.org, so you can check that out any time, see pictures of the women and the various things that we do, as well as there's an online form to contact us directly.
Wonderful. And what is your role in the club?
I currently hold 2 roles, actually. I am the Ways and Means Chairwoman, and I also am the Vice President.
Oh, wow. And what made you want to get involved, or how long have you been involved?
Well, why I wanted to get involved was I work for a software company, and I was really just trying to grow in my company. And one of the things that I had been suggested by my mentors is figuring out what things in the community I could join.
Sure.
To just try to create leadership and build up my resume. But once I joined, the women there are great, and we do social stuff all the time, and I love the things that we do in the community. I've learned so much about our community through the club.
Sure. That's great. Now, Sue, tell me about CATS.
Well, CATS was founded in 1996, and unfortunately it was after a number of youth died in car crashes. We lost 11 teens within a short period of time.
Wow.
So often what happens after tragedies, people come together, community come together to try to look at what the causes were and try to prevent them from happening again. So that's kind of how the grassroots coalition of Community Alliance for Teen Safety got started, with leaders from the community, all the different sectors, parents, youth. And the original focus was on driving safety, because after exploration of the cause of the crashes, it was determined that the youth were not wearing their seat belts, and many would have survived the crash if they had had seat belts on. There were also new drivers, and at that time the mandatory age for wearing your seat belt was up to age 12. So that was the first focus, was to really work on legislation to get that mandatory age raised to age 18, which we all did with a lot of help and support. In 1997, the governor, Jeanne Shaheen, at that time came to Derry to sign the legislation into law because of the losses in the community. So we've kind of evolved to look at other issues that affect health and safety of youth and families, such as bullying, substance misuse prevention, safe prescription drug disposal, and things like that. So a lot of different aspects are
Doing a lot.
It's a complicated world, and
Right.
you know, youth are exposed to so much, and it's hard for all of us to keep up with. How can we best keep everybody safe? So
In what ways do you aim to help the teens?
we try to raise awareness about the issues and work closely with our local law enforcement and hospital and schools, and provide resources and links about best practices, and how people can best support youth who are struggling with issues, or actually to support a community in general. So we don't provide direct service, but we do a lot of resource support and awareness raising, and working collaboratively with the many people in the community to kind of keep ahead of these emerging trends and issues if possible.
And are you only active in New Hampshire?
Yes,
Just
actually,
New Hampshire.
And mainly in Derry, but we are very supportive of the regional public health networks, and most recently have joined forces with others in the community in a collaborative partnership to support public health and safety needs, bringing on board a substance misuse prevention coordinator to really look at that and support the 10 regions in our South Central Regional Public Health Network.
And what role do you play in the
I'm the
organization?
executive director,
Okay.
and I've been with CATS since November of 1996, and it's really been an honor and a pleasure to work with so many people who are really committed to making the community safer and committed to those really important partnerships and relationships that help share resources, not just in our community, but in our region and around the state.
What made you decide to get involved?
I had a call from one of the founding board members, who is a driver educator, and the CATS had just come together earlier that year. They were starting to meet and bring in, more people to get involved, and they really needed somebody to help coordinate all of that. And I had just left working for a law firm for 18 years and was looking for something new and something to do that would benefit community, and this was a perfect invitation. I was thrilled and have been there ever since, learning, and it's been a great experience. So,
Do you have any volunteer opportunities for ways that people can contribute?
we do indeed. We welcome people to get involved, share their ideas, share their resources, share their concerns, share their expertise. We welcome them to call us, visit our website, which is catsnh.org, or they can call our office. And that's the best way to let us know, what people are thinking. I'm concerned about this, I'm concerned about driving safety or teen substance misuse, and then we can sort of plug them in. So
That's a great resource for
welcome
parents.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, yes.
So how did the two of you end up teaming up?
Well, one of our members, Deb Paul, who is the owner of the Londonderry Times, had mentioned CATS. We do an annual community project where it's typically a toy swap. What we've done for several years now is a toy consignment sale, and we pick a donation recipient for the proceeds, or portion of the proceeds that we get from the community event. And this year, we really wanted to give that to an organization that was helping with the opiate problem, because it's such a horrible problem right now. It's very big. Yeah. And it doesn't just hurt the kids, it hurts the whole community. So that was really our focus, and Deb had mentioned CATS as being a group that really works on that issue and working with the community directly. So we actually had a couple of possible recipients, and we do a majority vote, and CATS won. So
thrilled, thank you.
Yeah, so the reason I think was because CATS is right in Derry, and we're neighbors, and we really wanted to have it be a local community organization that we wanted to give to.
So let's talk about the toy swap. When and where is it being held this year?
It's May 14th, Saturday, and it's at the Matthew Thornton in Londonderry.
Okay. And is there, can people find out more information on your website, the Londonderry Women's Club website?
I'm not sure if we have something on our website. I don't think so. But if you go to the Leach Library, we have registration forms there right now. registration forms and full instructions on how to bring the toys in, how to, the families that bring toys in, whatever sells, they get 2/3 of the proceeds of that, and then 1/3 of all the proceeds we will hand over to cats. Londonderry Women's Club makes absolutely no money on this at all. It's all volunteer. And those instructions are all at the Leach Library now, and then I think at the end of this week they'll be available at the Derry Library and also
Taylor Library and Derry and the Chester Library.
Okay. And what type of products are you looking for people to bring?
We're looking for toys, sporting equipment, anything like baby supplies, and yeah, a wide range of kids stuff. The things that we're not looking for is we don't take stuffed animals, we don't take VHS tapes, and all that is on the registration
Okay, so
form.
people can find out that information.
Exactly. But it is more kid oriented, and the thing I really like about it is that having kids myself, it's a recycle event. You know, you have kids that outgrow things, so bring them in, and then you can actually buy things from other people have brought in for your kids that you know, the things that you need now. So I love it.
Wonderful. That should be great success. I know everyone has things that they're looking to pass on to other people. It can make a little bit of money doing it and also help a good cause. Well, that's great. So let's go over your websites one more time for Londonderry Women's Club. Where can people find out more information about you?
Yeah, it's just londonderrywomensclub.org.
Okay. And what about you, Sue?
And it's catsnh.org. catsnh.org.
Great. And let's go over the event details. So it's May 14th.
Saturday, May 14th at Matthew Thornton in Londonderry. You can drop off toys starting at, I think, at 9 a.m. and then the toy swap itself starts, I think it's at 10.
Okay.
And then it goes until 2. And then people will come and after it's all over and get their proceeds.
Wonderful.
For whatever is sold.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today. This is a great cause. I'll definitely be checking it out.
Thank you. Yes, we're thrilled, and thank you very much again to the Londonderry Women's Club. It's
yes,
a huge
and thank
honor.
you for everything that you do, too.
My goodness, thanks.
So thank you.
Super.
Thank you for tuning in to Channel 23. Stay tuned for more locally produced programming.